Welcome back to HoI3. I'm Captain Yellowfin. Finally back. I wanted to start streaming earlier today, but I couldn't because, as you might know, we were having problems last time. What happened was that a rebel unit popped up on the Suez Canal. And after that, I was unable to establish convoys or trade routes going through the Suez Canal, even when I cleared the rebels. So, I haven't found out what exactly went wrong. It was a pretty busy week, so I was unable to go and talk to other people on the forums, but wait, let me bring up the main screen. Yeah, I was unable to find out exactly what went wrong, but what I was able to do was tonight, when I came back, I was able to load, or to, I'm waiting for the main screen to come up. I think you only see a black screen. Let me see what's going on here. Game capture should work, but doesn't for some reason. Which is weird. Last time when I had this problem, I just removed the source, and I'll add a source. Now I don't want it all the way at the top. Capture HoI3. Weird. Even removing the old source and adding a new source doesn't work. The game is still up, which sometimes it doesn't survive tabbing out frequently. Strange. Okay, let's not try game capture, but window capture. It is capturing a window, but not the one I want. And I can't select any other window to capture. Okay, so let's remove this source as well. What about screen capture, display one? Trying to tap back into the game. Okay, this works. I can capture the left screen and show the game this way. Okay. Yeah, so let's try this. I don't know why everything is suddenly not working as expected. Yeah, anyway, but so I went and edited. Why is this province still not under Romanian control? Okay, so I went and basically the first thing I did is I loaded an old save game from the end of April, basically the end of the stream prior to the one where things started to go pear-shaped in terms of the convoy routes. As you can see here, I still have trade routes going. We go to the supply map mode, you can see here I'm trading crude oil and fuel as I'm running low on those. And after the rebels pop up here on the Suez Canal, and even after clearing them up, I was unable to either supply my troops in Africa, by routes going directly to the ports here, like this one for example, where I'm shipping fuel to Mombasa. So the red one is fuel. There's a convoy from Mogadishu to Syracuse, but it's not shipping anything. So this one. Nothing was shipped. What happens if I cancel these convoys or nothing is shipped? Okay. Yeah, so that said, I'm basically back at an earlier stage in the game. I'm trying to stabilize my fuel and oil situation. And another thing I did, I changed control basically. I changed controllers of provinces. So I gave Italy control of all the provinces of Egypt, because we basically defeated that country. And while I realized that thanks to low infrastructure we can't really go into some parts of the Saharan desert, I still think if Italy would have won and driven out the allies out of Egypt and North Africa and around the Suez Canal, that it would take control of at least the entirety of Egypt. And I think it's fair that it would have to invest into infrastructure if it wanted to conquer other parts of Northern and East Africa. So I think that's fair. I don't think that's gamey or cheating at all. I did the same thing first off for Palestine and Jordan, because I think Iraq, basically as we came to the aid of Iraq and kicked out the British out of the Mediterranean from Cyprus among others, I think it is reasonable that Italy has the larger naval and land and air power and political power, basically as one of the three large partners in the Axis, would take the leadership here in administering the conquered territory. And so I also changed the ownership from the Persian provinces to Italian, although I'm not sure what will happen if we retake some of these provinces. If, say, an Iraqi unit is the first one to enter, whether the territory will go to under Iraqi control or Italian control. I think whatever provinces the Ethiopians take will go under Italian control, as it would in Africa, in Ethiopia. But we'll see about this. And I did the same thing in the Ukraine basically, but here I made a mistake somehow, and I even tried to check the save game again, or maybe there is a mistake, but basically I wanted to leave control to Romania, to all the provinces that were basically taken from the Soviet Union or by the Soviet Union from Romania. So I left those under Romanian control, and I changed all the other province controllers to Germany in the Crimea and elsewhere, as I think the Allied armies, they would take control of those provinces for Germany, not for themselves, say for Hungary or for Romania, although there are a few exceptions, but I think I'll clean those up in future edits of the save game. I don't think there is any cheating involved in this. I think that is just more reasonable than if, say, half of the southern Ukraine were under Romanian control instead of German, or at least Italian control. But yeah, that's that. But I think with this we can work. I did what I would have liked to do, but maybe kind of the opportunity has passed for this. When we conquered Kuwait previously, I thought we were able to keep control of it, but actually we had to sign a peace agreement and a non-aggression pact, and don't know, can we declare? Yeah, we could declare war on them again, and I think we should. So I did try to edit that, but it didn't work. Somehow I was able to take control through a save game edit of Kuwait, but then I would be at peace with everyone else, and in a truce, in a sort of state of non-aggression, out of the war basically. So I had to undo this change, but I think we'll do this. We'll just declare war on Kuwait again and retake it, and this time hopefully keep it under Axis control. Okay, so let's get started again. Let's take care of a few things here. I'm going to I was wanting to cancel a few trades. In order to stabilize my financial situation. So I'm importing a total of 45 units at 10,000 at a stockpile of 10,000 metal. And I'm paying, what's my deficit? My deficit is 2 units of money. So maybe we should cancel, that's a total of 30 metal for almost 2. 15 for 1 unit. Let's cancel the metal trades with Hungary. And let's cancel the largest metal trade with Germany. I think this should give us roughly 0, no deficit basically. No deficit, not much profit. Good evening, Tiroy. Yes, it is a late stream. Actually, I wanted to stream earlier, but as you remember, there were some issues last time with convoy routes and problems around the Suez Canal. And I was unable to fix them, so I had to go back to an earlier save game. When I did that, I also decided to edit the save game and take care of a few problems. So I changed ownership of a few provinces so that it makes more sense. And now I hope to have a more reasonable game. So also to prevent these problems with the Suez Canal, I'm going to pick up these infantry divisions immediately and garrison the Suez Canal. It's not going to be a very long stream either, but after correcting the save game, I wanted to try out whether it works, and when I saw that it works without having any weird results, I decided to go for a quick stream, maybe an hour or two, something like that. Okay, we're now at a very slight profit. Which is good. Oh, here we have an attack out of us. Let's try to finally take care. I still I think I did. Okay, so I'm gonna no. My plan was to declare war on them and then occupy Kuwait and really seize control of it. But since I don't have the option, I can only ask, or I can only force them to concede defeat. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do that at the end of the stream. Or I'm going to, no, I'm not going to do anything for now, but after the end of the stream I'll figure out how to make Kuwait an Italian occupation zone. I can easily defeat them, they only have an HQ, that's not the problem, but the game doesn't allow me to occupy the country, so I'm going to have to edit the save game in such a way that they will basically stay out of the war. But I have to figure out how to edit the save game accordingly. I can't take care of this during the stream right now. Okay, so the 2 infantry divisions are here. I have to drop them off in for all side. For some reason I have the transport flotilla patrolling, which makes no sense. And another problem that I'm thinking of is I have forgotten what I had in the production queue in the other timeline, in the other game, but it's okay, we'll just improvise from here, basically. I have to cancel the mission for our assault bombers. And I should probably take them to a more rearward base. We are receiving 6 units of IC from Germany as part of a Lend-Lease program. Solving the coal storing problems. And improving interception tactics. That's an air doctrine, now ahead of time. Maybe let's get the next level here. Maybe let's get better pilots, maybe. We'll go for this. Fuel and crude oil are problematic. What are we still spending money on? Still spending some money on metal. Can we sell? Sell supplies. Ethiopia would buy some. So at least earn us some money that we can spend on fuel. Both accept. Soviets are leaving port again. Agriculture advancements until July 2nd. An additional 5% for 2 months. 50% actually. Okay, we're conducting extended anti-shipping operations with can I count them? 5 submarine flotillas. in the Indian Ocean. Okay, our troops are arriving in Port Said. Hopefully taking care of this rebel problem. We're trying to hold on to the territory that we control now in Yemen. I'm thinking of splitting these naval bombers up. Let's create an additional Commando Bombardieri, and we'll use them to support the battle for southern Yemen. I'll just call them what they are actually called. Hello. And as a leader, we will use Bonomi. Think, yeah, he should have the range. We're also advancing in Central Africa. So one division will stay here and police the Suez Canal. While the other will be sent to reinforce Yemen. We also have a carrier air group here that we can use to help this fight here. Yeah, they're being attacked from two sides. I'm not sure we can capture the enemy here west of the Italian controlled territory. we have rebels rising up in Tonga, but luckily we do have a CCN division nearby protecting Mombasa, so they will care of that. The reinforcements will not arrive in time. I think we will not lose much by retreating into Sayun for the time being. Okay, so the front is moving in the Ukraine. Kiev is on the front line. And we can try to take an additional province. Do you have support here? Okay. A full-fledged infantry division as support. To rename this corps because it's not really Libyan anymore. Okay, our bombers are doing work, the fighters are supporting. We should drive away disorganized divisions and then, well, but our own 4th Armor Division is pretty much disorganized. We'll cancel the attack for the time being. Let's see if we can create connectivity here. German lend-lease further reduced. Looks like they need their IC for their own purposes. Oh, and here we lose Susangard, which is unfortunate. Or maybe we can take it back. But for some reason they have a lot of bonuses. Well, I suppose we have to cross a river, which isn't helping. We're now getting supported. Oh, this is a counterattack from the south. What happens if we counterattack in turn? Okay, so the Omani go on an offensive. And cancel it for now. And then we have information on Omani cavalry pushing into Marib, so we'll divert 16th Division north. We're looking in terms of supplies. Somewhat okay. And now the Soviets are taking back Persian territory, supporting the Allies in northern Persia, which threatens our northern flank. Where we have absolutely nothing really. Only our Iraqi allies, 10 regiments of militia, 2 more, a light armor regiment and motorized infantry. Definitely not enough to withstand any serious Soviet offensive plans. Right, there was a plan to upgrade capital ships. Battleship design principles will take a few more days. Now we have upgraded the main armament. If you look into the production queue, I think the plan was to start heavy cruisers. They need 16 IC for those. That's 9 plus. Yeah, I think once these two factories have completed, we will start outfitting 2 heavy cruisers. I think that was the original plan. As we have updated the respective technologies, or we're in the course of doing so. Cruiser armor will finish by August 7 and the cruiser engine by June 1st. So basically after this technology finishes in the beginning of August, and with the battleships, we are researching the technology. I'm not sure that's really a focus right now. Maybe we should rather focus on escorts. Or do we have other projects? Infantry could use some love. Armor could use some love for sure. Escorts as well. Submarines. Bombers. Even fighters, basically in every tab we have projects to research. Absolutely in every tab. We'll focus on the more necessary things. Industry, supplies. And then we'll get the fancy upgrades to all sorts of weapon systems later. The other two troll bomber divisions, I think we can use those on convoy raiding, although not really sure what will catch anything here. Oh, I have them on naval strike. Okay, we'll give up some territory here for the time being. Well, in Persia, we're giving up territory. Check out what's going on in the southern Ukraine. Not too much right now, except for the Romanians giving up some territory. Hungary cancels a trade deal. We're running a slight surplus. Let's see if we can get some crude oil. I think crude oil is cheaper than pretty much anything else. How much can we spare? 1.19. And we're facing American bombers and fighters for the first time. Over Austria somewhere. And Romania will sell 8 units of oil to us. Our crude oil stockpile below 1,000 now. But we are heavily impacting allied trade and convoys. I'm wondering if I should use air supplies here. The Ethiopians are returning some of their divisions. I'm not quite sure what they are worried about, but honestly, I don't mind at all. Probably about this militia that popped up here in Mombasa. And here we still haven't taken Kostermansville, but we're about to. "18 days of crude oil" is very little. My biggest worry is that we are not managing to push the front a lot in Russia. The Axis forces are starting to be thinly spreaded. And we don't manage large encirclements, which would enormously help. Capital ship armor has reached the next level. We could continue researching it. Oh, that's the battleship design principle that has reached next level. Okay, let's cancel this. Yeah, let's get better combat radios for support brigades. Can't forget about the ground forces. I'd like to send this division north, but can't really give up this province either. I think we'll have to give up the north of Persia. No way around it. And we're running into problems here as well, being pushed heavily. Quite sure what we can do. We could pull back west, try to shorten the front. We'd still be open. This is a long distance to the Syrian border. I would need this entire corps only to defend here in the north. But then I would be giving up the eastern front, at least in the northern portion. Meanwhile, First Army Corps here is successful in attacking Avaz, which would be very attractive to control because there is an oil source. And a very large one. Okay, we have taken Kosterman's Will, which produces metal and rare materials in theory. Wait. We're running low on core HQs here. British counterattack. Hopefully Italian reinforcements arrive in time so we can hold. There's no one here to defend. This division will break. Going to pull it back east. West. It'll at least have time to reorganize. Interesting. Soviets are attacking 9 divisions with 9 divisions, but we have very bad numbers. Enemy troops have more experience, more combined arms bonus. Things are not going exactly smoothly. Although some... Pulling the wrong division for some reason. I get the 2 armor divisions to take up defensive positions behind the Bug River. Not much more I can do. Let's see if we can fly some supply missions, but we don't have a lot of range on these transports. British carriers are here after my submarines have ravaged their transports or convoys. The British have a base here, of course, in Diego Garcia. Let me pull this flotilla back, as it did take some damage. Support still isn't in. Marine infantry is still retreating. See, don't we have a better commander here? How about Esposito? 18 more hours until the division arrives. Not sure that's going to be enough. Ooh, there was a breakout from Germany. Close air support is ready again. The stream won't be too much long anymore. Just trying to consolidate a little bit. Trade offer from Germany. They now want fuel from us for a lot of money, but well, they want basically 10% of what we're short already. Maybe we can use the money to buy crude oil. Let's try this. We can buy from Iraq, we can buy from Yemen, I believe. At least fuel, but fuel is expensive. Can we buy from Kuwait? Kuwait accepts and Iraq accepts. That's not going to make up for the shortfall. And then we have rebels in Poland. Okay, finally reinforcements in Kosovansville, which means we'll hopefully establish control of this province. We have taken Avos, but we have taken it for Iraq. Why? That doesn't matter. We will probably not be able to hold on to it. But we'll see. We're intercepting Soviet bombers together with the Romanians. Germans are sending motorized infantry to deal with the rebels. And our naval bombers are doing their job as well. Yeah, the counterattack will drive the naval infantry back, I suppose, unless... We could try to counterattack by us enough time so maybe we can secure us together with our allies. We have a huge river crossing penalty. 36%. But the Indians are out of supplies in Persia. Meanwhile, further north, Soviet motorized infantry tests our position. Okay, let's play a few more days until the end of May. I'll pull the Marine infantry back, cancel the attack in the north. Convoy raiding in the entrance to the Red Sea by Soviet submarines. Let's see if our carrier air group can catch them. In case not, we should have more naval bombers, but they are actually over here now. Okay, and with the end of the month we develop better radar, which now means we can develop radars for our airplanes. Wonderful. Okay, let's call it a day here. I think we have our hands full. Next time, Soviet or the front with the Soviet Union should not become static if we can do anything about it. With the save game edit, I'll take care of this. And then we have some problems to solve in Iraq. We have some problems to solve in Yemen. And we have to think about what we're going to do in East Africa as well. Alright. I want to thank everybody who stopped by. I wish you a good night and I'll see you soon. Take care.